Welcome, folks. Welcome to my corner of YouTube. This is my channel, Divine Hippie 2222. My name is Stephanie, and this morning for our focus card of the day video, the message that God and the universe have for us. We have several messages today. First one is the High Priestess. This is an indication of spirituality as well as wisdom. It's a good time to connect with our inner voice and our intuition. Trust our higher power. Trust God. For me, trust our Creator. It's also an indication of psychic development. Then, we get 2 tarot cards this morning. And the second one is the High Priest, the Hierophant. To me, this is also God, a spiritual advisor coming into our life to guide us on our path. And we are building some sort of ritual or ceremony into our spiritual practice. And that's if we are already, if we are outside of the scope of religious, okay? And I think it's interesting. They both have the same style robe, very similar robes, very similar patterns. Ooh, I'm getting goosebumps on the back of my head right now, folks. So these are very similar, highly spiritual, highly connected individuals. The High Priestess and the Hierophant. The High Priest. They both have very ornate scepters. The High Priestess just has a shorter scepter. The High Priest has a staff. So wisdom, a spiritual advisor. It's like we know the spiritual advisor is coming. It's a good time to connect with our inner voice, our higher power. And when I say inner voice and higher power, I'm referring to us. Our Creator is outside of that. I don't mean outside as in separate. But what I'm getting from this is we are building our intuition. We are trusting ourselves. It's like we already trust our higher power. And from this, we're learning to trust ourselves. On a greater level, because we already trust ourselves on several levels. So now we're learning to trust ourselves on an elevated level. We're learning to think for ourselves. Oh, I just ripped my page. I'll have to tape that when I get back. So it's like we're advancing, like we've graduated. We trust our guidance, we trust our training, and from that, we are learning to think for ourselves and use the guidance and the training and the wisdom and the knowledge that we have received from our Creator. To then trust, to then create our own spiritual guidance and direction. That's what I'm getting, folks. We're building some sort of ritual or ceremony into our spiritual practice if we aren't already traditionally religious. So it's like, for me, it's like a merging of religion and spirituality. That's how that resonates for me. You will know how this resonates for you. Spirituality and wisdom. A spiritual advisor coming into our life to guide us on our path. Then, the oracle card that came out. Immortal treasures. We carry within us precious immortal treasures, beloved. They exist beyond life and death, belonging to the celestial, heavenly realms of the divine presence within us. Kuan Yin now guides us to honor these treasures, the gifts of our soul, which include the ability that we have to transmit healing. Honor ourselves as a healer, beloved, whether formally or informally. Our soul brings a special healing light to humanity. We have divine support in our role as a healer. Divine support in our role as a healer. In whatever way, usual or highly unusual, this is unfolding for us now. So this is beautiful, folks. It's graduation day. A gift is coming. We've been gifted. This is our gift. Because we're fully trained. So taking the knowledge and the wisdom from what we've learned. Again, same robes, similar robes. So similar. We're taking the lessons and the knowledge from our training, from our guidance. And we're merging them. We're honoring ourselves as a healer. We're treasured. Our abilities, our gifts, our treasures. Immortal treasures. So remember, with great power comes great responsibility. So these are things to be mindful of. We want to honor our abilities because we are trusted that we will use them wisely. Spirituality and wisdom, being wise. So, gifts. 2 gifts. 1, 2. 2 gifts are coming today, folks. We will be at peace. No more inner turmoil. No more anxiety. Well, if I have this gift and I'm being told to sustain using it, why? We're creating our own rituals. We are blending our gifts with our guidance. We understand the treasure of our abilities and our gifts, whether usual or highly unusual. We are healers, folks. One of our gifts is peace. We are trusted. We have provided our trust to our Creator. And now Cinch, come here. And now we are the ones being gifted with trust. Those are the 2 gifts. Peace and trust. We understand our treasures. We value our training and we value our gifts. So today is going to be a day of heightened levels of spirituality, heightened levels of wisdom, heightened levels of psychic development, heightened levels of our intuition. And this is also a day to ground ourselves and go sit with a tree. Because when we do that, first and foremost, we are receiving peace. We are grounding ourselves and receiving peace from the trees. We are also in a moment of appreciation and gratitude, as well as peace, and sharing our appreciation and our gratitude for our Creator. This is beautiful, folks. We are trusted. We have been fully trained. And we are being given, being provided, gifted with the opportunity to think for ourselves and create our own rituals and create our own practices while utilizing the wisdom and the knowledge from our Creator, from our guidance, from our intuition, from our higher self. I think that's beautiful, folks. Comprehension and understanding of our treasures, usual as well as highly unusual. We're healers, folks, and we have fully graduated in this aspect of that ability. Because we provided trust. Now we are the ones being trusted. All right, folks, have a wonderful day. We value ourselves. We honor ourselves. We treasure our abilities and our skills and our talents. We are beautiful healers. And we are being gifted. All right. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you tomorrow morning. Bye.